Hello, I am Alexey Bespalov and I will present my project Control System for Design for High-Speed Maneuvering Object. Rational. Is improving artillery projectile accuracy is obviously beneficial for the fire efficiency. Nowadays, the precision-guided munitions are of interest to the Army as a means of both reducing collateral damage and increasing the change of desired effect with the first round fired. Purpose: Since the development of the control system has been started anew, it is worthwhile to apply the latest design methods and consider ways to improve performance with a more detailed analysis of the processes development during firing. Research questions. To develop a control system, I need to understand several issues that are specific to such system. Firstly, and this is important, I need to understand how the mathematical model embedded in the central processor of the system will work. Secondly, I need to choose a way to activate the system, since there is no way to do this manually, but is necessary to ensure the safety of personnel and the reliability of operation. Thirdly, the technology of flexible printed circuit boards will be applied in my project, and since the technology is not very well developed with us, it is necessary to make sure that we are making a reliability system. In my project, I have to build a control system device to control the movement of the object. To carry out control, you need a highly quality mathematical model of this object and an understanding of how the object reacts to control signals coming to the controls, for example stabilizers, flaps, or engine nozzle. The ability to predict the behavior of the control object for a quick response to change in external environmental factors, for example wind gusts or weather conditions, is also important. For descriptions of the mathematical model, I turn to article Integrated Design of Agile Missile Guidance and Autopilot Systems. The present research employs a 6-degree of freedom nonlinear missile model and a maneuvering point mass target model. The author tells how the coordinate systems are defined in this study and gives a detailed description of mathematics connecting the inertial coordinate system and the coordinate system associated with the body. The second task that must be solved is how to safely activate the control system. This task is primarily associated with the safety of staff. Unauthorized startup of the control system can at least discharge the battery, whose energy is then not enough for the flight, and its very least endanger the personnel. To solve this problem, special energy sources were used early, which were activated by the application of very high acceleration, which particularly destroyed the shells inside the battery activated in. The most up-to-date solution to this problem were given in the review article Research Status and Development Trend of MEMS S&A Devices. This article introduces new generation of devices that combines a driving mechanism and a barrier. Perhaps at the later stages of the project, one of these solutions given in this article will be implemented. The third task in this project is related to the requirements for placing the control system inside very small spaces. For placement in a small volume, it is necessary that not only the devices be miniature, but also the cables that connect them. In order to save space from devices in the project, the technology of flexible printed circuit boards will be used. This will do without cables and connectors between the control system devices. It will also allow to do without soldering wires, which is not very technological and does not withstand high mechanical loads. However, when developing a device with flexible connectors, it will be necessary to keep in mind that the connection is subject to damage from frequent bending and its resource is very limited. A description of such technology's shortcomings is given in the article A Multidimensional Scheme of Characterization for Performance Deterioration Behavior of Flexible Devices Under Bending Deformation, in which the author also offers some solutions to increase the resource of devices. Conclusion: in this part of course project, 3 articles were considered that describe the problems associated with the development of control system for highly maneuvering objects. At this stage, the most accurate problems were considered and the answers to them are often found in scientific journals. The articles that I read can be further applied for subsequent work and the development of the control system that meets strict standards and allow you to perform the most complex tasks. That's all. Thank you for your attention.